Hello, happy Friday afternoon, Friday evening on this Friday, September the 27th, 2024. Hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you've had a great week so far. Well, September is almost over. We almost have 9 months in the books, and we are getting ready to head into the fourth quarter of the year. I keep saying this every single month without fail, and I'm sure we'll continue to say this as time goes on, that time waits for nobody. Time just keeps on marching, and we are now at a point where we know the titles that Arrow Video is going to release in the month of December. The title announcements came down early this morning. I saw it on my Twitter feed that they announced their December titles they're going to release, and it's a pretty big slate. So I'm really excited to go through these announcements and share my reactions to them, as well as hear what you think about what Arrow Video is releasing for the end of the year. So at this point, we're going to know, hey, this is what Arrow's putting out in 2024. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into sharing what we think about Arrow's slate for December. Let's talk about it. All right, our friends at Arrow Video across the pond have announced the titles that they're going to release in the United States, Canada, and the UK in December of 2024. And it's a pretty interesting slate, and we're going to get into it. But before we do, I want to share a few pieces of information. But before I do that, I want to share a couple of comments from a few of you who are out there. So we have Nick Brown saying that got my Arrow 4K of Friday the 13th, 2009 and watched it immediately with a heart, saying you loved it. Very, very good. I think I've seen a review of it out there from, I think, Ken from Mid-Level Media. I need to check out that review, or I may have already watched it or what have you. But that's a title that I'm going to consider picking up at some point. So that's great to hear. Adrian James says, hello, James. How are you today? I'm doing well, Adrian. Hope you're doing well there across the pond. I know it's late in the night there where you are. Hope you're doing well. So just got just a few comments out there so far. I'm sure we'll catch a few more as time goes by here, but let's go ahead and add some stuff here to the stage. Now, here in the United States, Barnes & Noble has been holding a 50% off Arrow Video titles sale for really the entire month of September so far. I think they started it in late August, and it's running through this weekend. So this is a great opportunity to get some Arrow titles at 50% off, depending on the availability of Arrow titles in the Barnes & Noble stores that are in your area. Or you can, order online as well. So it says online and in store, and it says offer in September the 29th. So today's the 27th. So, you do have a few more hours left here to take advantage of this sale. So definitely want to keep that in mind. I don't think I participated at all in this sale. I did pick up some other Arrow titles. Like I recently picked up the Silence of the Lambs 4K British release. So I picked that up, which I'm super excited about. And I also picked up the 4K release of The Woman and is two movies. It's The Woman and It'll Come Back to Me. But I watched both of those, and they're both really something else. Wow. Those are some crazy, crazy films. But that was a very interesting release. I'm still processing what I think about it, but those films are something else. So yep, I checked those out, and I still need to finish watching The Silence of the Lambs on 4K. Of course, I have the Criterion edition of it, but I haven't finished watching the 4K from Arrow, but so far it looks great. And what's also looking great for me personally, that I am so excited about some recent announcements in the world of physical media. This is not Arrow related, but hey, it's all in the family of boutique label goodness. And I am so excited about the fourth quarter, y'all. I don't know what to do. I mean, the fourth quarter is looking sweet. I have some of my favorite films of all time getting 4K releases in the fourth quarter. Now, none of these are Arrow releases, but hey, it's brethren of Arrow. Starting with Seven Samurai coming out in just a few weeks in the month of October. Folks, I am so excited about this. I don't even know what to do. This is going to be, for me, an upgrade of the Blu-ray that I have from Criterion. Now, Criterion is releasing a 4K of Seven Samurai in the month of, I think they're releasing it in November. And that's exciting. If you don't already have this release here from Criterion, if you don't already have the Blu-ray, hey, getting the 4K from Criterion is a great way to go. I opted to order the BFI 4K for a couple reasons. One, the BFI 4K has Dolby Vision, so I'm really excited about that, whereas the Criterion 4K does not include Dolby Vision. Don't know how much of a gain that's going to be having the HDR versus not, but I'd rather have it than not have it. And then also the BFI has an additional commentary in addition to the commentary that's on here. So since I already have this on Blu-ray and I already have all of these features, I figured, hey, why not do the upgrade on a different label with some additional features that my Criterion version doesn't already have. So I'm getting that in a few weeks and I'm super excited about it. I've heard great things about that transfer, about that 4K restoration. So I'm really looking forward to that Seven Samurai 4K release. Then in November, folks, this is my favorite Clint Eastwood film, period. I love this film. This is my personal favorite of his. It also happens to be his directorial debut. It is from 1971. It is Play Misty for Me. This stars him and Jessica Walter, who recently passed away. This is a film that basically inspires films such as like obsession thrillers, like Fatal Attraction. Those films got their inspiration from this film right here, Play Misty for Me, directed and starring Clint Eastwood and Jessica Walter. Fantastic film. I absolutely love it. And that movie has a jazz concert in the middle of the film. So good. And then last but not least, in the month of December. So we're talking about October, we're getting Seven Samurai 4K. November, I'm getting Play Misty for Me on 4K from Kino Lorber. And then in December, Criterion dropped the gauntlet with their announcement of No Country for Old Men on 4K Ultra HD in the month of December. This is an upgrade I've been waiting for years, and I was so excited to hear that this is getting a 4K release. And, again, my fourth quarter is looking super duper sweet. So let me know in the comments if you're excited about any of those titles. And then here's my question for those of you in the comment section. When Arrow announced, I think on Wednesday, that they were putting out, they typically announce the Wednesday before the Friday that the announcements come out, that, hey, our announcements are coming out, on this Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern time and all the different time zones or a couple of other time zones. And they always have a picture giving a hint at one of the releases coming out. When I look at this, it's a detective, Los Angeles Police with 2505. And looking at the titles that they announced on today, I don't know which one of the titles were hinted at based on this. Let me know in the comments which December 2024 Arrow video title was being hinted at with this picture, because I don't know. So let me know in the comments section. So then I'm going to fast forward over here to some releases that are coming out recently, like Torso here is one that I will potentially pick up in the future, as well as the Friday the 13th, 2009. Perhaps, I will have to see. Those are a couple of the September releases, along with Riddick and a few others that you see listed here. And then in the month of October, you have Hellraiser, you have Trick or Treat coming out, you have The Exorcist 2, The Heretic, and you have this J horror set that's coming out in the month of October. So that is super exciting. And then you come to November, where you have a Simple Plan on 4K. You have Invasion on 4K. You have At Close Range coming out. Elvira. You have this other Japanese title here and a Shawscope set. So that is super exciting, which then brings us to the month of December. Now, I'm about to go to my Twitter feed, and we're going to look at the announcements. But let me get into a few of these comments in here, and then we'll jump to my Twitter feed, and we'll start going through what is coming out. We have Archie saying, good afternoon, James. Good afternoon, Archie. Hope you're doing well. Archie, I cleaned up the Arrow sale. Oh, you cleaned up. Awesome. 12 Monkeys, Narc, Desperado. Okay, I have 12 Monkeys and I have Narc. Narc is a really good release. Desperado, cool. Dark Water, Night Falls on Manhattan, Desperate Hours, RoboCop, and American Werewolf in London. Yeah, an American Werewolf in London is one of the first 4Ks I picked up from Arrow a couple of years ago. So good. Heck yes, I've been waiting forever for the No Country 4K. Yeah, me too. Me too. So happy. Nice haul, Archie Cinema. Yes, he did well. You did good. Oh, okay. The badge was for Demolition Man. Okay, cool. Yeah, that is interesting. Okay. Interesting. The dude says, I'm a little bummed that the U.S. release of At Close Range from MVD has almost no features. Interesting. Features. Yeah. Yeah, some releases are that way, but yeah. So awesome stuff. We're about to jump into my Twitter feed. But before I do that, I just want to share a couple of Arrow titles that I have that are in my backlog that I need to try to watch soon, including... I'll just show a couple of these here to you. These are ones that I'm excited to watch. Let me know what you think of Carlito's Way on 4K. Had this for a few months, have not watched it yet. I've just watched maybe a few seconds of it. And then Ringu, this 4K edition here. So definitely look forward to watching that. This 4K of Carlito's Way is an upgrade of my Blu-ray copy. So definitely look forward to going through my backlog and watching that. So let's see. Before I do, Archie, James, Kino Lorber has a fall sale going on now if you want to check it out. Okay. I might, I'm going to have to wait and see on that because I'm kind of taking it a little easy. I think I'm pretty happy with what I have right now. And I actually have a number of titles in my backlog that I need to watch in addition to these Arrow titles and some Criterion titles. So right now I'm trying to focus on more of my backlog as well as, sort of limiting my pickups to the November Criterion sale. And of course, these beauties right here. But yeah, definitely a great opportunity for anyone who is interested in that Kino sale going on. Let's see, dude, I might pick up the Arrow release, but pretty sure it's Region B locked and still don't have an all region player. Now, which Arrow release are you speaking of, dude? Which Arrow release are you speaking of? Oh, you mean At Close Range? Is that what you're talking about? I guess that's on Blu-ray. Yeah. All right. So let us waste no further time and let's go to my Twitter feed. Yeah, At Close Range says, dude. Let's go to my Twitter feed. And okay, I guess before I do, I just got a new MacBook. So just upgraded my 2019 MacBook. I just upgraded my 2019 MacBook and I don't want to have to quit Firefox and reopen. Or maybe I will and jump right back on here. No, I don't want to do that. I'll do that later. So we'll see what happens when I do this. Are y'all able to see my screen right now or no? I probably should have had this set up before. Are y'all able to see my screen? Let me go back here. Let me stop my screen share. Sorry, I did not anticipate this. Let's see. All visible windows in your screen will be shared. Hopefully y'all are able to see this. If not, let me know in the comment section. So I'm in my Twitter feed here, and it says time for our December new title reveals. Let me know in the comment section now if you're not able to see my Twitter feed. Let me do that real quickly. Are y'all able to see my Twitter feed here? Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. That is comforting to know. Thank you, Archie. So yeah, time for our December title reveals. So we love to see that. And then the first release that's coming out in the month of December from Arrow Video is The Addiction. This is a title I've never seen before. It's coming out on 4K Ultra HD. This is going to be available in Canada through Unobstructed View. So you have Unobstructed View, Canada. You have the US through Grindhouse Video. And this is also going to be available in the UK. So this is a UK, US, and Canada title available on limited edition 4K Ultra HD. So that is exciting. So let's go ahead and click the Grindhouse link and let's see what this looks like. This is The Addiction, limited edition 4K pre-order, $34.99. So this is the way the cover looks, which is interesting. This stars Lily Taylor, Christopher Walken, Annapella Sciorra. It's The Addiction. It's a film by Abel Ferrara. So I am not familiar with this film. I am familiar a little bit with Lily Taylor, who I saw recently a few months ago on this film that came out from the Criterion Collection called Dogfight. She stars in this film with River Phoenix. This is from 1991. Really good release. This is definitely a good film that stars Lily Taylor. I loved her in this film. Thought she was wonderful in this film. So I would have high hopes that she would be good in this as well. So this is another view of that edition. Hard to tell if this is going to be one of those boxes or not. But let's see. The contents include what appears to be a booklet. So maybe it is a box. You have the single disc. But I don't know. It doesn't show a poster or anything. Street date is December the 10th. So let's see. The mid-90s were a fertile period for the vampire movie. Big name stars such as Tom Cruise and Eddie Murphy flocked to genre, as well as did high caliber filmmakers like Francis Ford Coppola, veterans Wes Craven and John Landis, independents Michael Almereyda and Jeffrey Arsenault, and up-and-comers Quentin Tarantino and Guillermo del Toro. So in this film, you have philosophy student Kathleen, Lily Taylor, The Conjuring, is dragged into an alleyway on her way home from class by Casanova and bitten on the neck. She quickly falls ill, but realizes this isn't any ordinary disease when she develops an aversion to daylight and a thirst for human blood. She becomes a vampire. So this is a vampire film and very interesting. So we're getting a brand new 4K restoration from the original camera negative. Great. Getting Dolby Vision and HDR10. Fantastic. So you're getting HDR on this. Lossless 5.1 and 2.0 soundtracks. Getting an audio commentary. Getting Talking with Vampires, a 2018 documentary. 2018 interview with Abel Ferrara and Brad Stevens. Cool. And then an archival piece from the time of production, the trailer, the image gallery. Now here you're getting a reversible sleeve, which is, I always love those reversible sleeves, featuring the original and new artwork, an illustrated collector's booklet, and an archival interview with Ferrara by Paul Duane. So apparently you're not getting a poster in this particular release. So that's fine. But yeah, interesting film. I mean, let us know in the comments section if you've seen The Addiction, but it definitely looks like an interesting title. So let us know in the comments section what you think about The Addiction. So let me come out here and do my stop sharing real quickly and see what y'all are thinking. So let's see. Lumet Films, Power, Family Business, Q&A, Guilty of Sin, all need some high def treatment. Yeah, Sidney Lumet, definitely. The more Sidney Lumet getting HD and 4K treatment, the better. He was an amazing filmmaker for sure. 12 Angry Men, so many great films. Shout's Shocktober sale will come soon on or after the 1st, FYI only. Okay, good to know. So that's soon or after the first. So maybe sometime perhaps next week. So we shall see. Okay. I'm not a huge Abel Ferrara fan myself, but he has a decent following from cult fans. Okay. Archie says, I pre-ordered The Addiction. I saw it last year on the Criterion channel. I'll admit, I'm a sucker for many vampire films. Abel Ferrara has his own unique visual style. Cool. Gritty visuals. Okay. With The Addiction, Hopa King of New York, 4K is coming from Abel Ferrara, one of my favorites. So the film starring Christopher Walken was directed by Abel Ferrara. Okay. Good. If we're talking about the same film. Cool. Cool. All right, let's go back into it. Let's go back into it and see what else we have on the docket here. So that's The Addiction. It's coming out in the UK, US, and Canada on 4K Ultra HD limited edition. So awesome stuff. Now, the next title that's coming out from Arrow Video, and that's coming out again on the 10th of December. Now, we also have coming out The Great Escape. So I was intrigued to see this. This is very fascinating because this title has, of course, a Criterion Blu-ray that I have here that I have yet to watch. I need to add this to my watch list. But this is, of course, the film that stars Steve McQueen, James Garner, Richard Attenborough. It's an all-time classic film. It's Spy number 1027 in the Criterion Collection. It came out in 1963 and it's 172 minutes. Well, I didn't realize it was so long. But yeah, so I have not seen this yet, but I already have a Criterion Blu-ray, so I don't have plans as of yet to upgrade this. I certainly didn't upgrade it when Kino Lorber released the 4K of this in the US in 2022. I think January 22, Kino Lorber released a 4K. Of course, I had no reason to upgrade at that point. I still haven't watched my Criterion Blu-ray, so I need to check it out. But Arrow Video now has a UK release on 4K and I believe Blu-ray as well of The Great Escape. So that is a wonderful option for people to check out. So let's go ahead and click on this Arrow Video link here and check out this release. So this is The Great Escape Limited Edition 4K Ultra HD. This is a great option for those of you, especially in the UK, that don't have The Great Escape on physical media, or for those of you who just want to upgrade and you see this Arrow Video 4K. Maybe you didn't get the Kino Lorber 4K and you have this wonderful option from Arrow Video and one of their nice limited editions with the nice box. You get you'll get the booklet, you get the several discs, you get the poster. So you get the nice love that Arrow Video puts into their releases in one of these 4K limited edition sets. Check this out. Looks quite nice. I'm not going to lie. This looks nice. I might actually be tempted to consider picking this up. Anyway, I mean, I'm going to watch this first. And if it falls in the category of I love this film, this might be one that I may consider on a future Arrow sale. So it's available for a pre-order at £30. So you can save £4.99. This is a limited edition 4K. It's going to come out on December the 2nd. So right there at the beginning of December 2nd, this will be available. And then it says here, director John Sturges reunites with the Magnificent Seven stars Steve McQueen, James Coburn, and Charles Bronson in this timeless adaptation of Paul Brickhill's World War II memoir of an audacious prisoner breakout. Stalag Luft 3, an impenetrable camp built to hold the most persistent escapees. Under the ruthless vigilance of the Nazi guards, a multinational group of prisoners must work together to enact their daring plan to break out the camp, forcing the Germans to divert precious military resources towards apprehending them. But getting beyond the camp's barbed wire fences and gun towers is only the beginning. Once out, the escapees must make the perilous journey to the border, all the while evading the relentless pursuit of their former captors. So it says, beautifully shot by Oscar-winning cinematographer Daniel L. Fapp, who did West Side Story, and featuring a rousing, infectiously hummable score by Elmer Bernstein, who did The Ten Commandments. The Great Escape remains one of the most beloved Hollywood historical action movies, a testament to human ingenuity, camaraderie under pressure, and indomitability. I love that word, indomitability of the human spirit. So awesome. Yeah, I mean, again, I need to watch this film. I already have this on on physical media. I have this nice Criterion edition that I need to go through my backlog. So I need to watch that. But let me know in the comment section what you think about this movie. Do you plan to pick up this release from Arrow Video? This looks like a fantastic release from Arrow Video of an all-time classic film. And yeah, I'm going to consider picking this up on a future Arrow sale if I love this film after I have a chance to watch it. This may be a good opportunity to upgrade my Arrow or my Criterion to, an Arrow 4K. So I will definitely keep this one on my radar. So we shall see. But yeah, that's The Great Escape coming out very soon on 4K Ultra HD. Now let's check out the product details. We did not look at it is 4K, but what about, it does have HDR, but I'm presuming it has Dolby Vision. It's not telling us here. Let's check out a different link here. Let's see if this Zavi gives that insight in what's included. Yeah, here we go. So that's interesting that the Arrow site did not have these details. It says, okay, 3-disc limited edition content. So limited edition packaging with reversible sleeve. You get a collector's booklet. You get 4K Ultra HD with Dolby Vision, HDR10 compatible. I just wanted to confirm that. Getting an optional DTS Master Audio lossless 5.1 soundtrack. Audio commentary with director John Sturgis. And I would imagine, okay, you get a brand new appreciation of the film by Jose Arroyo called The Great Escapism. So brand new interview with composer, author Neil Brand. So you're getting definitely some new features here, which is great. A documentary, 4-part documentary from 2001. So this looks like a fantastic edition, folks. And this is one that I am coming around to potentially wanting to pick up. But this one is a very handsome looking set, which this is one of those cases where I'm now glad I did not pull the trigger on that Kino 4K from a couple of years ago, because Kino's releases tend to be kind of more bare bones, so to speak. This seems to have a lot in it. So I am intrigued. So definitely let me know in the comment section what you think about The Great Escape on 4K or Blu-ray, this edition in general. So yeah, so now let's move on to this next release here. The Good, the Bad, and the Weird. This is a parody of, I guess, The Good, the Bad, the Ugliest. I believe it is a Korean film, I think. And it's going to be available in the UK. It says here a UK release. And I think it is only a UK title. So let's go ahead and click on this HMB Tweets link here. No, I didn't want to go there. Let's go here to the actual listing. The Good, the Bad, and the Weird. The Good, the Bad, the Weird limited edition, available for £24.99, releasing on the 9th of December, 2024. One map, 3 villains, winner takes all. Genre maestro Kim Jae-woon, a tale of 2 sisters, sets his sights on new frontiers and spices them up with his rollicking kimchi western, The Good, the Bad, the Weird. Okay, so very, very interesting. Wrangling 3 of Korea's biggest stars, he orchestrated an audacious action epic sweeping across the dusty Manchurian plain. So this includes Song Kang-ho, who of course is stars in Memories of Murder, stars in Parasite, a couple of Bong Joon-ho films. So that's definitely a great reason to consider picking this up. But this is a nice looking set here, if you'll check this out. Got this nice poster, this booklet, these couple of discs here. Looks like a pretty thick looking box to contain the contents. So very, very nice. So you're getting, this is a 2-disc limited edition that includes a new 4K master approved by the director, 7.1 audio, DTS HD master audio on both cuts of the film. You get a limited edition packaging with the newly commissioned artwork, a 40-page perfect bound book, double-sided poster, reversible sleeves, So very nice. You get the 4K disc, a Blu-ray disc, and you also get these bonus features. Wait a minute, disc 1, disc 2, bonus features, Blu-ray. Oh, on the Blu-ray edition. So interesting. But yeah, brand new audio commentary on the film. So get some brand new audio commentaries, archival audio commentaries, a new introduction on the film. So very, very nice. Of course, this is coming out in the UK. So the Blu-ray is going to be region B. Of course, the 4K is region free. So yeah, that's the good, the bad, the weird limited edition from coming out on Arrow Video. So let me stop sharing. Stop sharing. Let me come out here and capture some of your comments to see how you're feeling about what is going on. So let's talk Criterion. Steve, how are you doing? Arrow have already released King of New York on 4K in the UK. Good to know. I've got the Kino 4K, so I'm skipping The Great Escape. Okay, very good. Very good. The Great Escape was good, but I'll stick with my Criterion Blu-ray for now. Yeah, that's what I'm doing because I haven't seen it, so I need to like actually watch it and know, do I love this film enough to do the upgrade? So I got to make that determination. James, I did the same with Silence of the Lambs, had the Criterion. Yeah, I did that too. Didn't buy the Kino Lorber, but bought the Arrow. Yep. Glad I waited to pull the trigger. Yep. Same here. Hey, James, some great releases coming up. Hey, how you doing, Mika? Hope you're doing well. Indeed, some really nice looking releases coming out here in the fourth quarter from Arrow and several labels. So I'm really excited. Yes, says Frenchy LeBeau. Yep, screen looks good. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you for that confirmation. And then here, Great Escape for me is 8 out of 10. Okay. If you don't like the bridge over River Kwai and slow pace, then you may not like the Great Escape. However, I feel like it's better than River Kwai. Okay. That's actually good. That's good advice. That's good to know because this is about 172 minutes. So it's coming in just under 3 hours. So this is one of those, you have to really make a commitment to watch a film of that length. I really appreciate those films that are that come in at that 90-minute point, where, you can sit down and you can enjoy it. And it's not a huge, like, you got to, map out your whole evening to watch it. So yeah, that's definitely a commitment to watch that. So yeah, so far so good. I think there's some pretty interesting titles coming out so far to get excited about. So let's go ahead and jump in and check out the rest of these titles. I am so happy, by the way. Oh, this is getting a 4K release. I cannot get over my excitement that I'm finally going to get this on 4K and I'm going to get this on 4K. I mean, if I picked up nothing else for the rest of the year, if I just picked up these 4K releases, I will have had a great year in physical media, as well as, I'm getting this delivered from BFI here, this 4K, their 4K of it. So, whew, man, the year is winding out really, really nicely. Now all I need is a Georgia Bulldog victory tomorrow night in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and everything will be perfect. So let's see. Oh, did I click out of my Twitter? Let me get back on Twitter before I share my screen. Let me get back on there and then go back to Arrow Video. I don't know why I did that. And we'll get back to these releases here in just a second. Like literally now. Boom. All right. So that was the good, the bad, and the weird. The good, the bad, the weird. And now the next release that's coming out in the UK, and only the UK, is a 4K edition and Blu-ray edition. Wait a minute. Just on Blu-ray, excuse me. A Blu-ray set of Critters. The 4 Critters films, Critters 2, Critters 3, Critters 4, are coming out in this Blu-ray set, limited edition Blu-ray set from Arrow Video in the UK. So this is a new UK title. Very interesting artwork here. This is quite a set. If you're a fan of this series, I've not seen any Critters films, but if you're a fan of this series, this looks like a pretty handsome set. So let's check it out. Critters, a 4-course feast limited edition Blu-ray. Check this out. This is a nice looking set here. Fiendish furballs from outer space. 4-course feast. Critters, they bite. Critters 2, the main course. Critters 3, you are what they eat. Critters 4, in space, they love to hear you scream. Wow. I don't think I want to run into these creatures. Okay, interesting. The battle began in another galaxy. It's about to end in the Browns' backyard. Well, I don't want to visit the Browns' backyard. I'll stay in my own backyard. Critters 2, the main course. Get ready for seconds. They're back. My gosh. These are some wicked looking creatures, folks. Woo. Man. Okay. This is coming out on the 2nd of December. Going to be available for pre-order £55. So you would save $9.99, almost £10 off of the RRP. So guess what's on the menu? You are. Okay. The Krites have landed. Carnivorous creatures from outer space. Vicious vermin with their very sharp teeth. The beloved sci-fi comedy horror franchise makes its UK Blu-ray debut in this special edition box set from Arrow Video. A smart homage to 1950s B-movies, Critters sees a group of small but toothy extraterrestrials escape from an alien prison and land in small-town America with 2 shape-shifting bounty hunters in hot pursuit. Directed by Stephen Herrick, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and starring genre stalwarts D. Wallace from The Howling and M. Emmett Walsh from Blood Simple. Cool. The film was a smash hit on home video. Okay. So it's these space creatures. They eat people, I guess. Very interesting. 4-disc limited edition. You get high definition 1080p on all 4 films, lossless stereo 2.1 and 5.1 audio options, a 60-page hardbound collector's book, double-sided fold-out posters of all 4 films. Good to know. Limited edition packaging, reversible sleeves for all of them. Brand new commentaries here for, I think, all 4 films. So all 4 films getting brand new audio commentaries. So that is fantastic. And I think in each case, they brought in film critics Matty Budrewitz and David Wayne with screenwriter Shane Bitterling. They brought Matty and Dave did all of these. And then, of course, screenwriter Shane Bitterling joined for the first one. So you're getting brand new commentaries for all of these films. So that is fantastic. If you're a fan of this series, this looks like a very attractive set. I've not seen any of these films, but and I'm not sure if I'm going to check these out anytime soon. But let me know in the comments section what you think about the Critters franchise. And is this one of those cases where the first one is great? You love the first one. It's an all-time classic for you, but the sequels are kind of like blah. Or do you like all of these? Or do you have a favorite that's, maybe 3 is your favorite or 4? Whatever the case may be, let me know what you think of this series in the comments section for someone who is not familiar with it at all. And do you recommend it? So yeah, it's a new title coming out on Blu-ray in the UK in December. Now, this next release is coming out in the US. It is getting a US and UK release, and it is The Last Video Store, which is a film that I think just came out in 2023. So let's take a look at this Diabolic DVD link for the US. Pre-order The Last Video Store in the US. This is going to be available on Blu-ray. I think just Blu-ray. Yeah, I think this is going to be available only on Blu-ray. So let's go ahead and check out this Diabolic DVD link here for The Last Video Store. All right, Diabolic. The Last Video Store, Arrow US Blu-ray pre-order. You can pre-order for $25.99. That's a whopping $2 discount off of the SRP. When her estranged father passes, 20-something Nyla is tasked with the thing she hates the most, cleaning up his mess. Left behind are a collection of VHS tapes, and with them, the burden of returning them to the Blaster Video, a time capsule to an era when which cover art and a catchy movie title were king, run by Kevin, a human encyclopedia of VHS history and a friend of her father. Amongst the returns is an unknown tape, a movie not even Kevin has heard of. Was this the last movie Nyla's father watched before he died? So, very interesting. I like the premise. Availability says coming soon, so there's no specific date, but we're told this is coming out in December. Okay, so this is interesting. It's a love letter to video rental stores and the B-movie treasures that line their walls. So this is Cody Kennedy and Tim Rutherford's debut feature. Is a genre-loving blast of pure joy, a real treasure trove for genre fans, both new and old. Cat Hughes of THN. Okay. So this is a high-definition 1080p presentation, optional DTS HD Master 5.1 audio. You get a new commentary by film critics Matt Donato and Megan Navarro, a new visual essay, a couple of new visual essays, actually. And there's some other features. You get a short film by Cody Kennedy and Tim Rutherford, clips from the first attempted feature version, behind the scenes, some shorts, image gallery. You get the illustrated collector's booklet, reversible sleeve, double-sided poster. So let's say this is a pre-order disc that is due to be released on or about December the 10th. Okay, got it. December 10th. Very good, very good, very good. So this is what the cover looks like. See the art, very fascinating art. Was this VHS the last movie that her father watched? Who knows? I don't know. But it looks like an intriguing film. Let me know in the comments if you have seen The Last Video Store. Apparently it's coming out on December the 10th. All right. Now we get to a title that I think a lot of people are going to be super excited about. This is a title that I have not seen. I think the last time I saw this movie was when it first came out. I literally saw this when it first came out, and it was a fun time. It is Demolition Man, and I think it's from 1993. And it's going to be available in the US and Canada and the UK. So it's going to be available in the US, the UK, and Canada. It's going to be available on 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray. Let's go ahead and click this unobstructed view link. Well, now, how about this Grindhouse video link for Arrow video? No, I'm sorry, for this Arrow 4K. Yeah, Demolition Man, Arrow US 4K Ultra HD pre-order. Pre-order price of $38.99. Says coming soon, but I think the release date is listed down here, perhaps. December the 17th. So this is going to be planned to come out around December 17th. And of course, the future isn't big enough for the both of them. This is, of course, Sylvester Stallone going up against Wesley Snipes in an all-time classic. Just great stuff. You have Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes go head-to-head in this cult classic, sci-fi action blockbuster from Joel Silver, the producer of Die Hard and The Matrix. In 2032, so just 8 years from now, arch criminal Simon Phoenix Snipes awakens from a 35-year deep freeze in cryo prison to find a world where crime is almost non-existent, a serene utopia ripe for the taking. With the police no longer equipped to deal with his 90s-style brutality, they revive Demolition Man, Sergeant John Spartan, Stallone, the no-holds-barred police officer unjustly sentenced to cryo prison who originally took Phoenix down. Old school cop against old school criminal, settling their scores on the streets of San Angeles. The future won't know what's hit it. So very, very good. So this is really fascinating. You also have Sandra Bullock, who appeared in this movie, who played an important role in this film. But I have not seen this in a long time. So it will be like a fresh watching this, and seeing this on 4K will definitely be an experience. This is a title that I'm probably most interested in picking up in Arrow's December releases, and I'll plan to pick it up in a future sale. But you're getting a brand new 4K restoration. You're getting Dolby Vision, which is great. Lossless DTS HD Master Audio. Fantastic. This includes both the domestic Taco Bell and international Pizza Hut versions of the film presented via seamless branching. Interesting. Brand new audio commentary, couple of brand new audio commentaries, which is great. Archive audio commentary. So you're getting like three commentaries. Fantastic. Demolition Design, a new interview with production designer David L. Snyder. Cryo Action, a new interview with stunt coordinator Charles Persini. Biggs Body Shop, a new interview with special makeup effects artist Chris Biggs. So yeah, some nice features. You get a 60-page perfect bound book, limited edition packaging, double-sided poster, 6 postcard size art cards, some stickers, reversible sleeve. So this looks like a nice looking edition that's coming out from Arrow Video. So I mean, this looks like a really legit edition. So this, for me, is sort of the highlight of the December releases from Arrow Video, this Demolition Man set. This is one that I would most likely be picking up in the for their December releases. So yeah, Demolition Man coming out on 4K Ultra HD from our friends at Arrow Video. So yeah, let me stop sharing. So yeah, there you have it. Those are the releases that are coming out in December from Arrow Video. You have The Great Escape coming out on 4K, The Last Video Store, Demolition Man on 4K, Critters Blu-ray set. Excuse me. Some really, really good stuff that I am really looking forward to checking out at some point. Again, I'm probably focusing more on the Demolition Man 4K and potentially The Great Escape on 4K, but we shall see. Let me know in the comments which titles catch your eye. So let's see. Let's catch some more comments here. Richard, you must really like movies. A little bit. Decent extra features for the addiction. Yes, indeed. Hey, James and all in the chat says Culture. Hey, Culture, how are you doing? The sweatbox scene in River Kwai, excruciatingly long, only a handful of sequences during Great Escape. It's good to know. Trini. I like the Critters films for nostalgia, but am fine with the Shout Factory edition. Cool. Critters came out when I was 9. That's cool. Critters 4-pack on Blu-ray was released previously several years ago. I found it in my local pawn shop for $10. Nice, Caveman. Good deal. The first Critters will always be my favorite. Part 4 is the best of the sequels, in my opinion. Okay. It's like sci-fi horror comedy is what it seems like a genre mashup. Yeah, at some point I may check it out. We shall see. Steve has already pre-ordered Demolition Man. So good for you, Steve. Good for you. Excellent. So James, you are saying that you have no idea what or how the seashells work. The seashells work? What seashells? Okay, I'm lost on that. I'm lost. I guess I don't. If they were smart, they'd include Taco Bell coupons with the Demolition Man limited edition. Ha! Oh man, cool. What's up, Big Game James? Demolition Man is a definite must buy. Yeah. I'm looking forward to checking that out. That was a really fun movie when it came out, and it'll be great to revisit it on 4K Ultra HD on home video. I'm jumping up and down for Demolition Man, says RT. I was wondering what Warner Brothers was waiting for. Love this movie, already pre-ordered. Excellent. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to some of these titles that are coming out here in the month of November. A Simple Plan is one that I'll probably pick up on a future sale. So looking forward to that at close range. Definitely looking forward to picking that one up. The Great Escape, probably will pick that up at some point. Will be a nice pairing of an Arrow 4K on top of my Criterion Blu-ray edition, which has, a nice set of features on this Criterion edition here. So adding, the Arrow Video edition, getting the 4K disc, getting the extra special features. If it's a film I love, I'll definitely pick it up. And then Demolition Man on 4K. Critters we'll probably pass on that set for now until the day comes that I have a desire to check that out. But definitely Demolition Man for me is one that I will consider checking out pretty soon. And then as far as the Last Video Store, I'm intrigued by the premise, but I just don't know if I'm going to pick that up in the near future or wait for a sale perhaps in 2025. Let's see. Wave says good month for Arrow. I will concur. So I think Arrow is delivering a good month, a pretty solid ending to the year for Arrow Video as well as the Criterion Collection. I think that, overall, we're getting some really nice releases in the fourth quarter of the year to sort of close out what has been a pretty solid year overall in the world of boutique physical media. Of course, I only collect a sort of a sliver of that, focusing on Criterion and Arrow and Kino. I don't really collect a whole lot of other, stuff beyond that. I do collect some of the studio releases, but I haven't ventured a lot into Shout and these other great boutique labels. But someday I may. Someday. Let's see. Oh, is Arrows at close range 4K? Did I miss it, or is it Blu-ray only? And of course, it's just Blu-ray, says Wave. But yeah, let me know in the comment section. For those of you catching this on replay, let me know what you think about Arrow Video's December titles. Are you excited about them? Which titles are you most excited about picking up? And what titles are you enjoying this year the most? What titles from Arrow Video that have come out so far that you've watched, that you have enjoyed the most, that you would recommend? Let us know that in the comment section. Let us know what you're excited about picking up that's coming out. And let us know what you're currently watching in the world of entertainment. Let us know all that goodness in the comment section below. Hope you have a great and safe weekend. The Helene storm passed this area a few hours ago here in North Georgia. So we got some rain and some, a little bit of damage from fallen trees in some areas. But otherwise, this area avoided a lot of the heavy stuff. But wherever you are, definitely be safe. Hope you have a wonderful and safe weekend. And we'll look forward to seeing you next time at the movies. I will catch a couple of these last comments here and we'll sign off. He's talking about the seashells and Demolition Man is how they use the bathroom, and Stallone's character couldn't figure it out. Oh, okay. It's been a long time since I've seen it, so it'll be interesting to revisit that. I don't remember that part of it. Murphy's War is a great one. Pick it up. Okay. Thanks, James. Good night. Thank you, Steve, for joining. The Good, the Bad, and the Weird is a good Asian Western. Good to know, culture. But yeah, hope you all have a great night and a great weekend. And we'll look forward to seeing you all next time at the movies. Peace. God bless and good night, everybody. Talk to you soon.